can use that. How can you use that? I want to mess me around. I think I must show this. Even if you don't know my background, I have filmed for over 20 years. I have been consistent in shutting out good movies. This is pure insult. You are not going.
What is going on now?
It's bullshit. You're not talking about something serious. You're not giving people say, okay, I went to background check. I realized that you're giving money. You didn't use the way you should do it. Those are background check. Background check on you went something that is glaring. Google it, you will see inactive, and then you come in here to gallivant.
The third question that I keep asking is, Mr. Yomi Fabiyi or Break the Silence Foundation, what do you want to do specifically in this cause of justice for Mohbad? What are you bringing to your table? How do we measure your performance? What is that thing? What is that thing that you want to do differently that we can say, okay, this is what Yomi is doing, and if we are going to measure you, we have the criteria, we have the boxes to tick around what you are doing in justice for Mohbad.
Yeah, Chairman, over to you, sir.
Okay, good evening, gentlemen. Mr. Yomi Fabiyi.
Good evening, sir. Can you please speak up a bit, sir?
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good evening, sir.
And good things to everyone on the panel, and over 195 on the FYP section. Good evening, everyone. It's good to be on the same panel with you tonight, 27th September. I've been hearing a lot about Yomi Fabiyi. I've contributed in digging out a lot of things.
I didn't understand what you mean by 27th September.
Today's day, is it? Yeah, sorry, 26th. 26th, sorry, 26th. 26th September. Okay. So, a few minutes ago, someone came on our platforms, we were having a gist, and he made mention of supporting Yomi, blah, 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 blah. And I asked him a very simple question, and he couldn't answer. And I've been asking this question for quite some week. Nobody has been able to answer me. And when the opportunity came up this evening that you are on the platform, and I volunteered to come and have a tete-a-tete with you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm chairman, popularly chairman on TikTok. And I've been on this matter for quite some time now, and it's been a roller coaster, and it's been up and down.
I can understand.
And all of that. But yeah, we move. We continue about it, over the strong. Okay? So, few questions that I have for you, and I want some clarity on this because okay? It's good you are coming to Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad is it's for everybody. There's no one that is particularly fixed that it is this person that must do justice for Mohbad. Any concerned Nigerian or non-Nigerians, we have Ghanaians, we have British, we have a lot of people on this movement. Okay, I have been involved at the topmost level of this movement, until I saw some things that are unprofessional, and I said, no, I can't be part of this. Okay, so I remain a normal public and just talking about things and see what is the possible way of getting justice for Mohbad. For me, personally, for Mohbad and not any other person. If I have an opportunity, I will put everybody behind the bars. Everybody. Until we're able to pin it down to suspect or suspects that can answer for the death of Mohbad. Now, the question I want to ask is that when the issue of
I'm trying to fill my ear to listen to you.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me better now?
Okay, good.
Am I better now?
Good.
Okay.
Better, sir.
When the issue of the foundation came up, the first thing I did was to conduct some intelligence on the foundation, and I found out that the foundation is not active, which means returns have not been filed to CAC for minimum of 3 years, and that could make a foundation to be, not only foundation, any company, if you don't file your returns, it will be inactive. Then if you can make do of it within a couple of days, then it will come back to be active. So I know what happened in that regard. So I said, my guys, this foundation is not active. Does that mean it has not been doing anything since it was established in 2018? That we've not been able to get an answer to. And that would be my first question to you, that could you tell us why? You can note these questions down so that I can wrap everything up at once.
No, you're going to ask them after this, and I'll answer you.
Okay, so why that has not been active? And of course, I know how to separate personality from organization. You are Yomi Fabiyi, which is different from Break the Silence Foundation. So it depends on which of the two that you are coming up with. Are you coming on board as Yomi Fabiyi so that we know we are dealing with Yomi Fabiyi? Or are you coming on board as Break the Silence Foundation? Okay, so
question number 2, right?
Yes, we'll be able to differentiate so there will be any lacuna in that regard.
Okay.
And question number 3 will be...
Hold on, let me answer one by one. Let me answer this so that I won't lose track of my response. Okay? You have a question, so let me just deal with the first one. Number 1, it is common knowledge. Charity organizations like my NGO, mosque, churches, they don't file returns. Number 2, they don't make profit, so there is nothing to return back. So if anybody is feeding you without notion, probably it's just what you sit in the comfort of your home and then you conclude. Most NGOs would never file any return because they're non-profit making organization. You only file return on what you make profit on. You understand? Secondly, the inactive you're seeing there is because every CSC registration share the same templates and documentation, same data. So if naturally you don't file returns, if you don't file returns, it's going to come up as inactive. And that is because at the end of the day, if you are inactive as a company, a profit-making company, it's easy for the government to come to you and say, you are inactive because you did not file your return. And that is basis for litigation. But no government can take an NGO to court because you are inactive because you didn't file return, because you are not even a profit-making organization. So there is no way you're going to file any return. But if you're talking about reports, it's a different ballgame. And that being said, I personally, if you check on my pic, that is why I didn't even know this question is going to come up. In 2019, a summit was held by Break the Silence Foundation. Go and check. In conjunction with Amnesty International, I convened it with my money and with the support of my friends. But I took it upon myself. I was decorated as a human rights ambassador in 2018, April. I founded Break the Silence in 2018, October. And I said to myself, after the ambassador said, Yomi Fabiyi, you have a role to play in Nigeria. We can't come to do it, but we can always give you backing. And since then, I said, I will take up this thing with myself without asking money from any embassy, any foreign organization, any local organization, any government until after 5 years. And I'm telling you, without going into self-adulation, I have never received any dime from any embassy, any foreign organization that they've written to me, they've called me. Where is he? What happened? They've called.
What's right?
Maybe his network. Maybe his network.
I want to believe
dropped
still
himself,
listening.
right?
No.
I need. Let me continue.
Please, I need you people to listen and learn from everything. That shame be you. No jokes here.
So I made it a point of call that for 5 good years I will not. Everybody knows that I have a connection with American Embassy. Everybody knows that I have a connection with Amnesty International. But none of them, I am saying it openly now, nowhere you would have seen me demand for grants or anything. I have friends that they write good proposal for collecting grants. I said, I need to discipline myself when it comes to money. And that is when I can be able to stand and weather the storm when it comes to money. And that is what I've been doing. So during the answers, I used my money to start the whole struggle. During the answers, when you see that long banner, Justice for Jimoh Isiaq, that you saw at the front of the same Lagos State House of Assembly, I brought it.
Yomi.
On behalf of the Break the Silence Foundation and every other placards that we used. And then, leave that one, other advocacy. If you look at my advocacy during Baba Gisha's case, nobody gave me money. It was all my money. And it is not even compulsory for NGOs to even have an account. And if an NGO was established and you don't operate an account, does that make you inactive? Because it's non-governmental. You're not making profit. So if anybody is trying to tell them, because I wouldn't say the concerns are not germane, they might look at the English, they don't know why it is there. The only thing that can make you inactive, like somebody like me, I have brought up my certificate severally. And I do not just have...
Boss, bring him up.
certificate.
Bring him up. Boss.
Okay. So let me even... When he's up, tell him to wait. Let me go and bring my certificate.
Okay, boss. I managed to get some few stuff from the place I went from to earlier on. But I will not say it on here. But I'll say it with Mr. Yomi on phone.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Prince.
Is he up? Is he up
Yes.
now?
Yes. Want to Wambi? Prince.
Chairman.
Chairman. Sorry.
Sorry for that glitch. Sorry.
No, it's all right. Now, this is my certificate. You all can see it, right?
Yes, I have it.
Can you see?
Yeah.
A lot of NGOs, they have this. But what you should know, and that is the education I'm going to give you. If CSC grants you, they approve you, you have your certificate like this. As an NGO, as an organization, NGO, if you do not have Scum, call anybody, any lawyer that you know. If you don't have this, you are not allowed to operate in Nigeria. This is Scum. Look at my number, my Scum certificate. If you go to CSC, you register, you put all your board of trustees with CSC, and it's a non-governmental organization. The only way you become illegal, that the law says you must not operate, that the government and the law will come for you, is if you do not have Scum. And this is a certificate number. Send it to EFCC. Send it.
On mute now so we can hear you.
Can you see?
I'm mute now.
Can you see clearly? I'm holding it down for you so I can get all the information. Can you see the number? Saying that Yomi Fabiyi, I said I dare EFCC that they should come that my NGO is inactive.
No, sir, I can't see the number. Moving number.
Okay, let me bring it back for you. I'll bring it back for you now. So take it there.
One clean shot.
Matthew, buying based on the page you see.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Yomi. Put it.
Justice without all of this, because this
No. See, the point is this: it will come to equity, must come with clean hands.
Yes.
It's good that people ask. I'm going to post it on my page. Are you know what I'm saying? It's there. I've posted it before, but I'm going to post, including the Scum. But if anybody is telling you they have NGO and they don't have a Scum, tell them, that is where you should put your energy. If anybody does not have this, and you cannot have this, you must have this first. And other adjoining documents, all those other documents, PO1, PO2, they are behind. You might not be able to see all that. But this is a certificate and my number is there. But this is what you searched. But I can have this. But if you don't have this, my brother, any lawyer that tells you you are active, if you don't have this, is taking you to jail. And if I'm going to be committing any crime, I know what I would do. That EFCC will come after me with my NGO. So it is not what you see on that website, active or inactive. When you want to be active as an NGO, it's voluntary. It's non-governmental. The same law that owed me is the same law that owed churches. But most of the churches, some of them don't have this.
Sir, can I ask a question? Can I ask a question,
Right.
sir?
No, sorry, please, let me finish.
No, please, please, wait. Chairman is still talking.
He asked you second question, Yomi. So the second one that he asked you.
Chairman, sir.
Yeah.
Which is the second one?
The second one is, are you on this Justice of Mohbad as Yomi Fabiyi or as Break the Silence Foundation? It's good that we understand which platform are you coming on to be able to better approach.
Okay, thank you for that question also. Kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ porí kòkò, tọ́bẹ̀ kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ porí ajá, tọ́ ni porí kòkò tọ́ ma fi ṣe. Yomi Fabiyi as an actor and activist is an entity. Break the Silence Foundation is an entity. We are working together. We are different entities, but we are also working because Break the Silence Foundation is not just about me. You can see the names of my board of trustees. It's not just about Yomi Fabiyi. I have volunteers. I have people that this foundation is they know this foundation. It is not about Yomi Fabiyi alone. But I am a stakeholder there. I founded it. I'm the convener. But I can operate on my own as Yomi Fabiyi, as an actor, as an activist. Do you understand now? So when the two are now going to be used for this cause, it makes it stronger. Break the Silence Foundation can operate separately, and that is why there is nothing I do that I don't inform the Board of Trustees. And of course, even supporters of Break the Silence Foundation, international organizations, some few, I don't want to start mentioning because some of them are classified, that I must inform of my activities of Break the Silence Foundation. And me as an actor myself, I choose to advocate for people. Do you understand? I might choose to do humanitarian job. Yomi Fabiyi can say, I want to start distributing food. That's Yomi Fabiyi. But Break the Silence Foundation is to do humanitarian, human rights stuff and add it with humanitarian job. Tomorrow I can decide I want to go to classes to go and teach people mathematics. That's Yomi Fabiyi. Because children have got right to education. That is, so bringing the two together is so beautiful. So you can't separate us. Both of them are in. But to by this stage, you can Break the Silence Foundation can stand on its own. Yomi Fabiyi can start. But of course, I cannot deny Break the Silence Foundation. Break the Silence Foundation cannot deny me. And I don't think there is any reason to believe that we have been doing anything in our separate terms. Okay. So I don't know if I've answered your question or you want more clarity.
Thank you, Mr. Yomi Fabiyi.
Are you aware of Scum? Are you aware of this certificate? I don't want to even know. What do you know about this in the first place? Because I need to know your background and your level of understanding and things like this. Okay. Because you never mentioned this.
Okay, let me introduce myself properly. Maybe that can help.
Do you have an idea of this? I want that answer first. Do you know what Scum is all about and how to obtain it?
Yes, I do.
So why don't you ask about this? Why did you go straight to active?
Hold on, please. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Say that again.
All of these documents that you are having, I have them with me. Okay?
That's what I'm asking you. Why don't you ask this? If you know the meaning of this, that should not even be the concern of a sound and opera, because you should know what you have to go through before you go through this. To get this, I need a lawyer to even come up.
Mr. Yomi, please let Chairman explain it to us. We want to hear from Chairman. Don't say anything.
That is okay. Get to me. I'm a vessel now. What I'm looking at, okay. I'm a lawyer. Can't get to me. Because I'm a lawyer. Kilo ya ma sọ pé kilo mú jáde kó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé do you went to law school?
BSc law.
Because you cannot become a lawyer
BSc law.
without. Do you get saying?
BSc lawyer.
What was your That's what I'm
Mr.
saying.
Fabiyi, Mr. Fabiyi,
But please go ahead.
Mr. Fabiyi, I am not here to come and start interrogating you. Okay? I only give that as background. All of those documents that you are holding, I have them with me. I have them. Okay? I hold a PhD in forensic accounting and forensic investigation. And all of this all of these things is what I do. But that is not the reason why I'm here. Okay? You have explained your part why it's inactive, even though I don't agree with you, but don't let us go into all of that. I'm equally a chairman. CEO of
Do NGO make? Okay, can I ask you this, sir?
Hold on.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on, sir.
Hold on, I want to ask this.
Hold on, sir.
Can you answer? I want to ask a question before you go.
Hold on, sir. I don't want us to...
Are you need to answer this question?
Yes.
NGOs, are they profit-making organization?
NGOs are not for profit organization, but you still have you still have to file your returns at the end of the year.
Which returns?
Okay.
So if you don't make any money if you're not making money, you're not making profit. Okay. Let's wait. If at all, okay, wait. If as an NGO that I'm qualified to act as an NGO and nobody donated for me in a year, does that make it futile?
You still have to render your returns, please.
Which returns?
Okay, that is a professional angle, so you can consult your lawyer or
it's not a
accountant.
professional angle, my brother. Because you think you're saying that to if you're talking about an incorporated organization, then you file your returns. You're not a profit-making organization. Which return are you filing?
Okay, don't let us debate on that. That's a professional angle of it. You can consult.
So you're going to tell all the churches and mosques in your street to file returns? Why you not asking? Is it not the same law? Are they not the same NGO?
You can even read the comments.
The church you attend, are you a Christian? Does your church file returns?
I don't attend church or mosque or anywhere, so I don't know what they do.
So sad. Do churches that you know, with your forensic idea, do churches in the last, I don't know how many years you spent, do churches that you know, how many churches file returns? How many mosques file return?
Are you aware
that you know? Are they not NGOs? Are they not the same thing with my NGO?
Are you aware of the number of foundations that were deregistered by CAC in the last 6 months for failure to file returns? NGOs? Including
churches and mosques, right?
Correct.
Including churches and mosques?
Correct, sir.
Mr. Yomi, they said you are defensive. Can you let chairman tell us about this, your NGO and the Scum? Don't say anything. Let him say it, because it's clever saying that you are defensive.
Remember defensive. Mr. Yomi, Jackie chairman, he explained. Remember this.
Oh yes, son of one
because chairman, all the certificates you obtain, it doesn't make sense. Explain this NGO, this Scum, everything. Let us hear from you.
Let me hear that Scum aspect. I want to even hear, so that I will know how to even ask you.
Let's move to the top question. Let me leave that.
No, we can't move. Because you come in as if you know it all.
We also know and learn from you. That is the reason for this platform. We're not always there to argue. We want to learn. That is why we're here. This is the most educative platform ever. So please.
I'll just keep it simple. The Scum is. Listen, okay, I'll just make it simple. The Scum is in relation to anti-money laundering, because of course the best way to launder money in Nigeria is through a foundation, because so many money comes into foundation, and it's been audited and we found out that they use a lot of foundation to launder money. So the anti-money laundering laws speculate that you are registered with the EFCC, find out who your board members are, what are your objectives, and they want to see your finances with respect to what you are doing and to ensure that you have clean your sources of money.
They want to see they never said they want to see your finances. That is a lie.
They want to
yes, sir. But please, sir, how does this relate to justice for Mohbad?
Hold on.
Do you want me to bring
of the foundation, not you, not your own finance. The finances, which means
where did they say they want to see finances?
That is why you make your returns on yearly basis to see what you do.
That is a lie. The only time they want to see. That is, I'm going to put it to you. They are hearing me. I have a name. The only time the EFCC will want to see is that if they see a particular amount of money, they said they can call you in to ask you what is the source of the income. That money. If they see a particular amount of money,
that's what I said. Your source of finances.
You said they want to see your finances. They want to see your finances.
Yes, your finances.
They didn't say they want to see. They said you have to even sign that they have the power to call you and say, we saw a particular amount of money and we want to know where is the money coming from. That is the time we call you.
Which is called unusual finances. That's what it's called. Unusual finances.
Chairman, justice for Mohbad.
Anyway, that is not where we are going. We have
the question I want to ask you on this call.
Mr. Yomi.
The question I want to ask you on this call is this.
Hold on. You asked me your question. Hold on. Let me finish. I don't want to fall the thing.
Okay, go on.
You have cleared the issue of your foundation, which is okay. I don't have a problem with that. You have cleared also, you want to come in as Yomi Fabiyi or you want to come in as the foundation. You have also cleared that. I'm fine with that. Now, the third question that I keep asking is, Mr. Yomi Fabiyi or Break the Silence Foundation, what do you want to do specifically in this cause of justice for Mohbad? What are you bringing to your table? How do we measure your performance? What is that thing? What is that thing that you want to do differently that we can say, okay, this is what Yomi is doing, and if we are going to measure you, we have the criteria, we have the boxes to tick around what you are doing in justice for Mohbad. Do you understand what I mean by that question?
Yeah, can I answer now?
Yeah.
Can I answer?
No, don't worry. No. We're having a very...
minimize your information, please.
No. First and foremost, sir, I don't know if you have seen the effort I have put up in the last a month and a half or 2 months. And what I deduced is that, number one, the morale and the tempo and the likelihood of getting justice was winding down, in the sense that I looked at the coroner inquest. I tried to have a quick review of what has been done. I know the essence of coroner inquest with somebody who understands the workings of the judiciary, that the coroner inquest is about to get the fact, what actually transpired, what actually took the life of the person they are investigating, if it is becoming complex for the police to unravel directly. And I realized that the first autopsy that came in says inconclusive, and it's continuing to drag. And I'm like, without evidence, with the coroner inquest coming inconclusive, definitely there won't be opportunity to know exactly what died Mohbad, and then won't be able to get justice. Because I am for justice from beginning. I started this with everybody at the same time. I have been doing the bit I can. When I needed to speak up and go on even TV station, I went there when I was speaking even on the DNA, because I know that a motive was already established on that, and then the DNA is a compulsion. I moved out. When I needed to write to the governor of Lagos State, I wrote. When I needed to write to the Inspector General of Police, I wrote. And when I realized that it is time for me to come in physically, I don't need to keep taking the back seat, then I went on a solo investigation, fact-finding on my own, because I am beginning to see that there is likelihood that the forensic would not lead us. But is that the only route to get the truth of what transpired? I believe I can still find something out, because from the preliminary report of the police, I noticed that there are so many lacunas. But I was unable to conclude quickly because I have not been to the crime scene. I've not been to so many places. I said, let me take a bold step. And when I got there, I don't know anybody in the estate. I have to find my way. Being a known face, I explained to the security that, can they please allow me? I'm not going to trouble anybody in the house. I just want to go and get some. And they said, we know you, so we know you're not going to go and mess up. And they allowed me in. Because normally I'm supposed to call somebody if I go in. So I went in. I was able to go on physical examination. So when it was late, I said, you know what? I need to go back. I didn't plan to even sleep on that day. I was just on one outfit. I took it upon myself. I was dirty. I looked for one shirt. I just put it on my body. And I went back the second day. That was when I was able to see clearly that, okay, this is the CCTV. I also went to that Kuramed, to that hospital, that I need to speak with them. So I booked
Boss,
that
it's
I need to
okay.
speak with the authority.
It's okay,
I did that.
sir.
No,
Please,
it's not okay yet.
let me interject,
Wait,
sister. In
wait,
summary,
boss.
please,
Wait.
I want to say this. Okay.
Hold on.
Just
Keep boss,
the
hold
point
on.
is fine.
Mute your mic.
Okay.
Keep boss, put your mic. Are you with me, Chairman?
I'm with you, Mr. Yomi.
So I went to Kuramed. Nobody sent me. I went to Kuramed. I also booked there and I engaged the hospital. I detailed what I need to know. I went to the for timing of all the details that they gave to me. And then I started juxtaposing. So when I saw that, oh, the testimony of the court, of the hospital, the arrival of the nurse, the time the nurse arrived, then I said, okay, I need to go further. When you're doing investigation, you speak to people, you look for things. I noticed immediately that, oh, there is a pharmacy, like it's under 30 seconds to the house. Okay, I noted that. I also noted that, oh, there is a CCTV camera 2 blocks away from Mohbad's house. And this CCTV camera will capture everybody that walks into Mohbad's house if you follow that route. And that is where almost everybody will follow. That CCTV camera, if for any other thing, it will tell us the timing of the testimonies of those that were giving accounts. And at the end of the day, I took it further, I took the risk, and I requested for an audience. And I went into that house. I will end it there. I won't go further than that for you. Okay? And at the end of the day, part of it again was that I immediately said, okay, you know what? Maybe because every of these things were on social media, pieces were being picked, because I noticed that in the course of my own fact-finding, I resolved the conclusion that there was no Okada plying Orchid Road. A lot of, it is a lie. Mohbad was not carried on Okada. I established the truth that, yes, there is possibility it was taken on Okada. I don't believe in lies, because I am not after anybody. I am only after justice and truth. And at the end of the day, I now realize that, okay, that Corona inquest, we need to pass a message. We need to show solidarity to the court. We need to show solidarity to Mohbad. It's not going to be normal. We're sitting on social media, picking up, what did they say here? What can I join here? Who posted this? No. Can we just find a position and use my platform to disseminate the truth? Accurate information. And I went ahead, I organized a peaceful demonstration in front of the Corona Inquest Court, and it was successful. And when I noticed that, oh, we need to go further, we said, we need to go to the House of Assembly. The honorable members are there. And it's because there are so many things that I detected that people will fault me if I start telling you. No, because I don't want to convince you, but I've just given you things that I have.
Bros,
things that I have done.
I want to add to it.
You don't need
I want to add
Yomi
to what you have said.
Okay, keep us
Mr.
Yomi, in summary, yeah, please, a lot of people, or most Nigerians, are on TikTok, they're on social media seeking for justice, while Yomi Fabiyi is on the streets seeking for justice.
Okay.
Up NEPA.
Okay. All right.
In
So,
summary.
Mr. Yomi, I think you are doing a good job. From what you have explained, and also the protest on the Corona Day. If it is possible to have all commenters in Nigeria, things will have taken a very dramatic turn. But it is what it is. Everybody is not in Nigeria, but few hands that are in Nigeria, we salute what everybody is doing, irrespective of the perception that people look at you from, whether they call you justice or semi-justice or anti-justice. Sure, before I used to give you a big deal about that, but now it's just a wave of the hand, because I now come to realize kind of people that we are dealing with. All right? So whatever you want to do, however your methodology that you want to adopt, maybe something people are not taking cognizance of, and you're able to go through a different route and get us the justice, get Nigerians the justice, get Mohbad the justice, is a welcome development by everyone who are true justice seeker. All right. But because a lot of things has happened on this matter. On this
Absolutely.
matter. So you really want to look with your eyes and think with your brain and say, okay, wait a minute. What am I hearing? Okay? So whatever anybody does is not my business, it's not anybody's business, okay? But we just want to see that at the end of the day, we are on the same trajectory that can lead us to Upai Mohbad. That is the most important thing for me. Like I said, if I have opportunity, I will lock up everybody, and start interrogating, because we've seen flaws from the processes, from the methodology of the police. We've seen flaws that are unbecoming, that are like
huge flaws that does not even conform with standard procedure of investigating homicide.
This is bourgeoisie. I won't even want to give it a better name. Okay, so whatever you're doing, we pray. I personally pray that God will help. Only God. I'm not going to say any other thing, but God will support you. God will help you.
He will support us, Chairman. We are in it together.
All of us.
The most
Chairman,
important thing
I have a question for you.
Your safety on the road, on the streets. Your safety is very crucial. Take heed. Watch out. Take your personal security very important. You are dealing with a cartel. You are dealing with a very strong, whatever. They think they are strong, but I don't think they are. But just watch out, okay? So I've gotten the angle that you are coming in from. So I will be able to explain to anybody that asks me, okay, this is what Yomi wants to bring to the table. This is the angle. Some people do the talking, some people do the thinking, some people do the analysis, some people do the doing, some people do the investigation.
Absolutely.
All of this work together for good. All of them. All of them. The most important thing is the justice that we are in, and I want to enjoin you to be focused, to remain focused. You are going to see a lot of distractions, but the consciousness of a man is to know where he's going, and he pursues it. Wherever I want to go, if you like, all of you stay on the way. If you won't stop me, I will go to where I'm going.
That's the same
I
thing
have
with
a
me.
question for Chairman.
So on that note, I want to wish you well. You are welcome. If your route gets us to justice, la, hallelujah. Glory to
Chairman,
God.
don't go yet, sir.
Chairman, please wait, sir. Mommy Abike, your question.
Yes. Thank you so much, Chairman, for your submission and the questions that you ask. But I don't know, I could read from the comment section. A lot of people are saying you are anti-justice. And 2-3 people said you tried to set up Baba Mohbad in Abuja. Please, can you explain what happened? Because I couldn't get that. And I could see a lot of people asking that question in the comment section, that you are anti-justice and that you set up you tried to set up Baba Mohbad in Abuja. So I don't know if you don't mind giving us a clue about that, sir. Thank you.
To go into that again?
No, because you came in and introduced yourself, and we are here on this platform.
Honestly, Chairman, you are not supposed to be here.
Mommy Abike wants to sorrow.
Okay.
Hello, am I audible?
We can hear you.
We can hear you clearly.
Sir, I'm going, sir.
Hello, am I audible?
I can hear you loud and clear, sir.
I'm going.
Okay. Abike, do you still want us to go into that dead story? Though I don't think we should.
If you don't want to go into it, you are free not to talk about it.
Say it is okay, because even Yomi does not even know this.
You better go.
It's a dead story, and I don't want
Okay,
to
it's
go back to
dead. That's it. Come on. If you want to, I appreciate. I have to respect your decision not to talk about it. Trust me, cross my heart. I bear no animosity against you or anybody trying to do a background check. Plus, before that's a picture over there. I posted it. The video are there on my pages on social media. Before I can even be given a human rights ambassadorship, of course, American embassy will do a background check. They will scrutinize you.
Please show it again and let's screenshots. I'm a sorry platform.
Okay,
screenshots.
But
ẹlòmíì ní kò tún rán wa ẹlẹ́ẹ̀bá wa ń lé.
Mommy, hold on. Chairman, but you are part of them. You are boasting that you're going to report this to EFCC.
Mommy,
again, sorrow.
Are you me? Yeti.
Chairman, you are part of, you are on, hold on. Mr. Yomi, hold on.
Decorum. Wait,
Why
Penny to a question is anti-justice. This is social media space. And I mean integrity of self. Shall get to me? That anybody choose to question or ask things, like I said to Chairman, which is very germane. It is not the CAC that is the problem. Into what importance you to live in the problem under the law as an NGO is when EFCC says you have a questionable activity with money, that is you're using it for money laundering. If it's NGOs, NGOs are not, you're not a profit-making organization, so there is no money. Even you can have NGO and not open an account. So there is nothing to even come and put as returns. But it is education. Secondly, into what sacrosanct, only pay. Am I doing what I registered for? That is quite germane. And before Mohbad's case, Itoshi Wantosi is Babajisha's case. Teba fi Babajisha's case, Sele, go to NSAS. I am saying, I was there as Yomi Fabiyi as well as Break the Silence Foundation. I spent 10 days in front of Lagos State House of Assembly and Lekki Tollgate. 10 straight days, no shower. And I was sleeping there, doing live video, and we were attacked 4 times. I didn't back down as an actor, as a celebrity. Even amongst the protesters, they said, oh, he's with the government, he's with this. Why is he out of all the actors? But because I am passionate about human rights. If I am not legit, I won't write to the government, I won't write to the governor, I won't write to the police. And you cannot expect them at this stage. You won't be doing that.
I just want to ask a question.
Let them know. Tell them. Let them know.
Ask a question.
Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that.
I'm just telling you. I see your submission, and I know you are not a bad person.
Yeah, I understand. So let's just.
What I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, are you with me? You don't know the few things that has been done, or even personally that, oh, why would this actor, why would you think want me to come and pick human rights out of all the NGOs? Because at the end of the day, it's very dangerous to even key into human rights.
I even know the fact that you did. I know the fact that you did a protest on that day, and it was widely televised. That's a statement. That's a statement.
Go and support 7030 in your group.
Mr. Yomi, please, I want to ask Chairman a question.
Yeti, can you just give me 1 minute? Just 1 minute.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, you're long. I don't know who you are. Okay, but please, I want to beseech you that sometimes we should. I didn't come here to fight you. I came here to have a discussion with Yomi Fabiyi. Now, when you guys start saying some things that are bourgeoisie, sometimes I just look and say, okay, I have not come here to insult anyone, and I would not tolerate any insult from anyone. I won't.
You listen to what you've said.
Now what?
What type of question are you asking?
Yomi, do you have a problem with the question that I asked you?
We have, yeah.
No, I don't.
So
we are listening to you.
I'm not rogue. I am
they
not
send you.
Right? I don't have a skeleton in my cupboard.
Okay.
That's fine.
Mommy,
I think you will be able to take something home tonight.
That's okay,
Go back
Mommy.
and tell them
to
send someone.
Mr. Chairman, good evening.
Good evening.
The question I want to ask you is that sometimes I will say we, but I'm not among of people that you guys are talking about. Comrade Yomi Fabiyi. You are among of them when they are saying that Comrade Yomi Fabiyi, he doesn't have any certificates. You guys said you're going to report into EFCC. And I said, what? As if you knew. Hold on, let me land. Okay. You are among of them. Aries is part of it. You are on that platform. As if you know everything about this strong and bold man that can go on that road. You went to Nigeria. You did not do anything. You are part of them when you are discussing about this man that is fearless of anybody. Is the one that gives us courage that there is no big person behind this Mohbad case. And we can see it and it's transparent. But the only thing you guys can say to bring people down. That is why I don't want Mr. Yomi to talk too much. So you can, because the way now you already said, oh, you obtain this certificate, you obtain this certificate. It's not about obtaining a certificate. It's about wisdom and knowledge. I'm not disrespecting you, but I've heard it on I don't know, maybe Aries platform or Papareno. I don't want to know.
Please
but you
don't
guys
forget
are there.
about Andy saying Yomi will crumble.
No. Please. Mommy, hold on, please. I don't want it to be like toxic.
I don't see all those
Let
things.
me send Axel. Hold on. Mr. Yomi, don't talk. Don't say anything on this. Let's set the record straight. Mo kọ́kọ́ pa man yìí. Dẹ̀ ń ṣe bíi pé ti wádìí man yìí. Máa bá ti ọ̀tá man yìí jẹ́ for what? Are we not looking for justice? If you come out and said this is another way you can look for justice, everybody will praise you. I'm not talking. It's not only you. It's your group, and I will mention all your group. Emi ò bẹ̀rù anybody. And sometimes I feel like, are we not adults? 18 years old is an adult from 18 years old. And especially we that even we can have Mohbad as a son. La mama she jala jala. And I'm happy you come on this platform. I was in that one platform when they wrote a comment that chairman is on Yomi Fabiyi's platform. That is why I quickly ran here. Because I want to listen to what you are saying. That is why I want Yomi not to tell you about the Scum. So you can explain to us. Because the way you guys carry yourself as if you know it all. People think that they know it all, they don't know nothing. Nothing. Mon kokon. Hey, John Tori alone. Stop giving people bad narrative out there. Hey, soto. Hey, ma fi robo otomole. Hey, John Tori alone, please. If you are really looking for justice, like what people said, if you are really looking for justice, you will not bash anything. And Mr. Yomi Fabiyi, I will give you this thing free. Like one of them always said, please, some people will come to you, close to you, as a good person, they are snake. Poison, emo poison snake. But she really John Tori Olong. John Tori Olong. They will offer you financial everything. Be careful. They want to take your voice record. They will do everything to bring you down. And some of them are working for your colleague. I won't say more than that. Be careful.
I know. Wọ́n fẹ́ wá rápálá sábẹ́ yín ni ìyẹn la ṣe ń sọ pé kẹ́ ṣọ́ra kẹ́ mọ bí tẹ́ máa lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n èmi sọ wípé àṣírí gbogbo ọ̀tá justice yìí àṣírí wọn ò ní bò. Àṣírí yìí máa tú ni ẹ máa tẹ́lẹ̀yà gbẹ̀yìn ni.
Nǹkan tí Yétí máa sọ. Ó possible kó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti change, wọ́n fẹ́ convert. It is very possible. Anybody that has been working with the maybe they are looking for work. Yes.
Bóyá wọn ọ̀rẹ́ ni tó wà trusted all the while. And it can change.
Yes. Let him ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe wá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹjọ́.
Me can take any position.
Thank you.
Ọ̀rẹ́ ń dà nìyẹn, tó bá ti capture ẹ̀.
Yeti 70, thank you for your submission. What I would like to say here is that all of us, we are 9 on this panel like this, and Yeti can say something, and somebody just see everybody on the panel and say, oh, okay, they are discussing, they are agreeing, they are doing on this. No. What I did, I will tell people I did. If what I don't do, come on. Okay? I was the first person that went to do some little background on the foundation. I personally, okay, because that's me for you. That's my training. I don't just jump on things. I do my background check. I don't just jump on things. All right. When I was in Justice Mohbad and I see the way I'm going, not the way it should go, what did I do? I pulled out. Nobody asked me to. I pulled out because I know. But I'll just give this final advice before I go. I'm not here to come and start having woto with everybody. This is an intellectual conversation with Yomi, and I really appreciate you, Yomi, for giving this platform. And you have really, eulogize yourself, and that's fine. That's fine by me. There is no qualms. I don't know Mohbad. You don't know Mohbad. Nobody knows Mohbad. So why should I be having qualms over another person that wants to do something good?
Sorry, Chairman, sir.
I don't have a qualm.
Come on.
But somebody said something to me in April. I will say something here. These are the people that... Can I
interject you briefly, Chairman, sir?
No, 1 minute. I will give you time. In April, okay. Some people have been on this movement before I joined. And when I came in to do what I wanted to do, the advice the person gave me is that, Chairman, watch your back. I will never forget that statement. And permit me to say that too, watch your back. Okay? Watch your back. You're a professional. You understand what I'm saying. Watch your back. All right. You are free to
go. Chairman, sir. Chairman, for the purpose of future, are you with me, sir? Because we learn every day. Your background check is not meant to be limited to registration only. You are supposed to look at, okay, is there antecedents? If you do any background check and you did not know that Break the Silence Foundation and myself convened a human rights summit as an entertainer. When I mean human rights summit, I don't know what you know, if you know what that means. If that is not part of your background check, hold on, sir. Hold on.
I'm aware. You have done. I am aware of all this. The only one that has K-leg is what I've just brought out. You have explained yourself, and that's all. Every other thing I've seen.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that from the beginning. You said that
I just went straight to the question.
You didn't actually ended there.
I just went to the one that is more that I want to get clarity on.
No,
and that's
my brother. Even if an NGO is registered, it's just like you going to school. You had a degree in biochemistry and you don't have a job for 3, 5, 6 years. Does that make you invalid as a biochemist because you don't have a job? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's not going to be limited with that. But my only concern, I'm only saying this for, learning sake, so that people can learn from us. If I want to check you, if you say, okay, you have a degree in forensic analysis in accounting, and I see that you have ACA accounts, you are a chartered accountant and all of that, then at the end of the day, whether you have a job or you don't have a job, I have to look further and say, okay, what have you done? Personally, collectively, on pro bono. If you have that dossier, that is a background check I have to do. If your dragnet is just based on that one only, because naturally, I know that CCSC computer is putting in active, not just my own foundation, in virtually all the NGOs. Because at the end of the day, all the churches and everybody, they are NGOs. Are you know I'm saying? Deeper Life, Redeem, all of them. They redeem by file, return the church, but Coco Benipe, when you pick that as your first focal point, and you're not even talking about my Scum, or that, oh, your background check said EFCC flagged me for financial misappropriation. If that is what you're saying, I will say, let me explain that. And that's what I'm saying, that if that is not what you've done in your background check, and is only active or inactive, as knowledgeable as you are, you should know it's an NGO. And NGOs don't make profits, and then there's nothing to file. And at the end of the day,
this is just my final advice. This is a professional advice that you are not paying for, okay? You are not paying for it. I'll give you this professional advice.
That's why you're having this conversation with them.
I can't hear you.
The time waster, and at the end of the day, it's going to no.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Next time, send someone else, not you.
The fact remains that if you number one, if as an NGO you choose not to have an account, I'm asking you this question: if I choose not to have an account, Does that make me invalid? And I don't. Does that mean I can't do charity work?
I don't know what's going on.
Does that mean I can't do
hear
charity
anything.
work because I don't have an account? If I choose not to have an account, does that mean after registering, I cannot do help to people as an NGO? I want an answer, please. Must I have an account before I can help people after registering? So you don't allow people to be. Ogami, we are in a society. I am a human rights consultant. I am certified. This is my certificate. This is my
Mr. Don't show it.
I am a certified human rights consultant. This is my
They will still go
certificate
behind you.
inside the American. I'm not a child. For me to live me,
Let them
it's an
talk.
insult.
Please, Mr. Yomi, you
I'm
have
not
said
going to
it
you
so much.
and for me to want to give back to the society, you don't come back and use that. How can you use that? I want to mess me around. I think I might show this. Even if you don't know my background, I have filmed for over 20 years. I have been consistent in shutting out good movies. This is pure insult. You are not going.
What is going on now?
It's bullshit. You're not talking about something serious. Now people say, okay, I went to background check. I realized that you're giving money. You didn't use the way you should do it. Those are background check. Background check on you went something that is glaring. Google it, you will see inactive, and then you come in here to gallivant about it. When I decide to even sacrifice, it's absurd.
No, Mr. Yomi.
Bring any
Mr.
other thing
Yomi.
aside. You see inactive.
No, Mr. Yomi, like I said, that is just the only thing that I needed a clarification. Every other thing was fine, and I've gotten your
How will you
response.
call
That's
that a
fine.
background check?
It's
It's not
on?
right. It's not
What's
good.
going on?
I don't like it. I'm even telling you that these are things that when you're doing background check, I've been certified. If it is no longer active, EFCC will recall it and collect it from my hand. So if I still have it and they didn't say bring it back because then that is still valid.
He's got 3 questions for you, and you've only answered one. Let him answer the other 2.
I want to sound
It's
humble.
fine.
I don't want to sound like
Mr.
I am.
Mr. Fabiyi, I think it's okay. We're fine. We are good. Okay, you've explained
Sherry,
yourself.
Mr. Yomi.
I hope you are for justice. I hope you will tell us.
Mr. Fabiyi,
Let me be honest with you, sir. Are you with me, sir? Let me be honest with you. I'm not fighting you. I just want to say this.
Okay.
For me to be living at Abeokuta, do you know how many times I've been to Lekki? Àwọn ọmọ tí wọn lórúkọ tó mi tí wọn jẹ́ nǹkankan kọ́ láti bọ́ tàwájú lé wọn lọ sí KFC bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lásán wọ́n máa ní kí Uber kọ́ wá bá wọn kíkiri kan mi ò tiẹ̀ ní anybody lára mo kàn ń ṣiṣẹ́ dọ̀tí lọ mo dẹ̀ fara kọ́ ẹ̀rọ fọ́ lọ fún ẹni tí mi ò rí rí.
That's a bold move. That's a sacrifice. No.
Humanity is. I am doing this for the love of the country.
That is the sacrifice to build a strong Nigerian. Hold on. That is the sacrifice that you and I have to
Mr.
do
Yomi.
to build a formidable country that we want to live in. Okay?
Olùkọ́ mi lásán ti tó láti ṣe activism láì lọ ní certificate.
Mr.
fine,
Yomi,
it's
I'm
fine.
not being down.
And you've been able
See,
to
this thing you
separate
are
the two.
dragging, I tell
That's
you,
fine.
even the people in this platform can drag it for you.
Not dragging.
So just leave
I'm
it.
talking, Mama. It's because of the education. Kò ṣe pé èèyàn fẹ́ dragging mi. Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó bá mi pọ̀ ń gbà kéésì bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ni. Ẹ mọ̀ yẹn wọ́n fèsì industry mi gangan. Fún bá àwọn yẹn kéré máa rán anybody pa. Kò mo fọlọ́ àbàbúrà. Wọ́n lè pa
Mr. Yomi.
ẹ̀yin ò ṣe fún ẹ̀pẹ̀lẹ́ mi. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to proper education, we need to understand that when you misinform the people, wọ́n mess up.
Exactly.
Let's leave that.
Misinformation.
Yeah, that's
Nǹkan tó ń carry kiri títì ni àwọn misinformation sọnù.
If you want me to go and do something for you, okay, mo fẹ́ sanwó cab, mo fẹ́ sanwó gbogbo ẹ̀, and I'm going on a personal errand, you send to my account, and I will discharge. Tẹ́ bá bẹ̀ mí nǹkan tẹ́lá máa ṣe, did I deliver on the mandate? Period. Exactly. But for people to start, ibi tí mo lọ kọ́ yẹn, tí bá fẹ́ ṣe ọ̀kanjú àpò mo tẹ̀ rò pé personally on my own, gbogbo tí mo ṣe mo rò pé nǹkan ló máa jáde díẹ̀, ìsí ìkọ́ni mo ń lo nǹkan tí máa rí, tó bá yẹ pé mo tẹ̀ fẹ́ rò ó. I know bodies that can give grants $200,000, $30,000. But kogba, àríṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe, àríṣẹ́ tó ti ṣe, kò ṣe nǹkan ilé. I want to deliver.
Now, Mr. Fabiyi, going forward, have you had any contact with the legal, like I'm talking of the proper legal, not people. I mean the lawyers. Have you had?
Yeah.
interaction with them?
I've had several times. The letters I wrote to the commissioner of police.
I'm talking of San Shitu, Mr. What's his name now?
Mr. Muyiwa and the man in the UK.
No, Odumosu.
San Shitu and Odumosu. Thank you. Have you had
his name is Odumosu. I didn't save his name. It's Baba Mohbad that gave me his number. That is the person that is the head of a legal team.
Odumosu?
And one Mr. Famuyiwa. Are you with me? Then Guresi. And I communicate with them steadily because I am a novice then. I don't know whether it's any platform. I didn't even know TikTok, that people are on TikTok talking about it. I don't know anything. If I swear I don't know.
In as much you have good handshake with the lawyers, Shitu, Dosumu, then that's fine. Great job.
Excuse me, Mr. Yomi. Anything you have with the legal team is none of our business. It's supposed to be confidentiality.
I have a relationship with them.
I know, I understand, Mr. Yomi. Please, Mr. Yomi, when we talk, we know what we are saying.
Exactly.
Don't say too much. Okay, don't say too much. It's confidentiality. It's none of our business between you and the legal team. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. All right, thank you, Mr. Fabiyi.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Chairman. Thanks for coming, sir.
I wish you success in your endeavor. Great to have you.
I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Thank you.
Thank you. Please take the message.